Hello everyone, it's Robin here and welcome to Christmas in July. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. This week is here. I have been looking forward to it for quite some time. We'll be doing daily videos Tuesday through Saturday for all of that holiday planning pages that I want to set up in my planner. We're going to be talking about some things like holiday traditions, some holiday events to plan for, holiday crafts that I think I want to do, as well as holiday gift lists, to get some of those ideas out ahead of time. And a very special wellness page will be happening on Saturday, which I'm really looking forward to. I just released some new stickers on my Etsy shop. This is the 12 Days of Christmas collection, and I really love this. We did a planner page for it on Saturday. I'll link that video down below so that you can check it out. And a reminder, or to let you know, we're doing a sale on the Etsy shop for the Christmas category, 20% off of everything in that category through the end of July. So that should help you get some planning for the holiday as well. So today we're going to be building a page for all of those holiday traditions that we look forward to. There's so many traditions. Christmas is very rooted in tradition, and I just love that. We wear certain colors. We like to drink certain things, we have foods we like to eat, we sing Christmas carols, but there's some traditions that don't just organically happen. We have someone in the background who is planning ahead to make that holiday magic occur. And that's the planning page that we'll be building today. I'm pulling in stickers again from my Christmas category. This is the December seasonal collection, and I just thought this was cute and cozy and perfect for this holiday tradition page that I want to build. So I think we're ready to get this whole thing going. But first I want to take a sip of this. This is one of my Christmas mugs. I love this time of year because I get to pull out all my Christmas mugs. I have a Christmas tea in here. It's Comfort and Joy, and it is a cinnamon, clove, and apple spicy kind of a situation. And we're gonna just take a quick taste of this. Oh, that is delicious. I can taste the cinnamon and the cloves, and there's a little bit of a fruitiness happening, so I'm excited about this. So there's nothing left to wait for except one thing. Let's cue festive titles. This tea is really delicious. So it's the Comfort and Joy tea. I just picked this up from Amazon, and it's from the Republic of Tea, and it's 3 different tins: cinnamon vanilla, Comfort and Joy, and peppermint bark. I'm really excited to try all 3 of these. I have this Comfort and Joy, which is black tea, spices, fruit, and natural flavors. And yeah, super fun. I thought it would be fun to test all of these out this week while we're planning away the holidays. So as I mentioned, today we're going to be doing a holiday traditions page, and I have here the December seasonal collection. We have a deco sheet here, which is super cute. We have some boxes here, as well as the specialty sheet. So this is like a weekly kit. I also am pulling in the new 12 Days of Christmas Planning script sheet. We'll be using this to title. It has some great words. It says the 12 Days of, that's its own sticker. And we have Christmas, planning, wellness, gratitude, festivities. But then we also have some other titling. We have gift lists, Christmas cards, budget, holiday party, holiday menu, cleaning, right? Cleaning, travel, baking, shopping list, traditions, events, crafts, decor, donations, Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day. So we have all of those great planning words for some titles, which we'll be using. So my plan is today, and this is what you'll see this week, is I'm going to be building the page, and then afterwards I'm going to write in some of the things I need in there so that you can see how I'm using it. I want to start, I think, with a border just to get things rolling here. And I'm going to put this really cute border at the top and bottom. I just love the colors of this kit. Well, it's Christmas, right? It's all of those traditional Christmas colors. The paper I'm using here is a dot grid, which I am using the dot grid to help line this up. And it's a punched paper that I pick up in a giant pack from Amazon. And it just makes making all of these pages so easy and simple. I'll link it down below. I've used this before, I've shared it before. So you may already have some yourself, but it makes it really easy to make pages like this. Although making them on Happy Planner page is fun too. especially the Happy Planner holiday pages. Oh, I should have looked through those. Those would be cute. But here we are. We're doing this. So I'm just kind of placing these right at the top and the bottom. And I'm letting it go kind of in a little bit. And yeah, we have that started. So I want to pull in, before I pull in some boxes, or even my title, I want to pull in a little bit of this. I want this little house situation down here because I think it's absolutely adorable. It just reminds me of all of those cute villages that we put out. Do you do a Christmas village? See, that's a tradition, right? We have a Christmas village. Rod likes to put it out. He tends to deck it all out, and it's really fun. He builds little structures, and he makes like hills and all the fun things. So he has a great time with that. Okay. I think that looks really cute right there. We have a quote on here also, "'Tis the season to be jolly," which I think is just perfection. I think we'll use that too. But maybe I should start placing some boxes in before we get too far. I just wanted to make sure we had this big element in first. I want to use boxes here, these two big boxes, but then we'll also use some of these. Let's go ahead and pull this long one first. I think I'm going to put this long one over here on the edge. You know, maybe let's turn it because I want to put a title at the top because I have an idea what I want to use this box for. So I'm going to put it right here. And again, I'm using the stock grid to help make it a little straight, somewhat straight. There. So then we have polka dot right in the middle. Okay, I like that. Let's go ahead and pull this big one and then we'll add some littler boxes in. Let's maybe place it kind of right here. Kind of giving some spatial awareness for a full page, right? And then we can go ahead and put some of these in. I think I want to do 5 boxes, 6 maybe. Let's pull this square one. I think I have 5 things that I want to plan ahead for, which we will get into when we do. So this one has this too. I could go both ways, right? But maybe this one I'll put up on the top. I don't know, or on the bottom. Maybe on the bottom because I want to title it. Let's do that. So I want to make this kind of look like a gallery wall. I'm not going to overlap the boxes, but I want to make sure they're all in different lines. So I kind of put that in this little corner here. And I'm using the dot grid. I'll show you. So I'm using the dot grid for spacing too. So there's like a whole dot grid space between both of them. That just helps it out a little bit. Okay. Let's put, you know, let me see. I want to see this because I really want to use this tree too. And I think this would be a good place to set the tree. And maybe I want to set this tree before I put the other boxes in. Let's do that. So I'm going to set it right on top of this box. I could put it all the way over here, but I kind of want to put a box over here. So let's kind of move it over. I don't know. She can live right there. Okay, that looks cute. And let's see. You can put a box here and probably here. Let's pull one of these red ones. We can go out like this. We could also turn it sideways, which is really cute. Maybe let's do that. I don't want to go too far up because I want to make sure I have room for my title. It's not straight-ish. Straight-ish is the great word, right? Let's take one of these boxes then, and we'll put in this space here. And again, I'm using the dot grid for a spacing idea. There. Well, that looks really cute. That looks like a gallery wall. I think that will work. Okay, now we can fill in all of these other cute things. Oh, as well as our title. Let's put our title in. So we're using this for our holiday traditions. So I'm going to pull out the word traditions. And I'm going to put it over on this side. I think we'll put our quote down here. So that will balance that out. Maybe I'll overlap the line just a little bit more. Yeah. So it looks like it's attached to that header there, and then that gives that room there because I do want to write things. And then again, let's put this quote down at the bottom then. you know, if there's a quote on the sheet, I'm going to want to use it. So we can put this right down here. We could probably fit something else here. I kind of really like, I like all these things, but I kind of really like this cup of coffee. So let me move this over. Maybe we can make sure we have room to put, it's not coffee, it's like a cocoa situation. A Christmas cocoa. I have coffee on the mind. I think if I put that there, I'll have room for it. Let's see. Let's just do it. Look at that. Look, it looks like the one I've got here, which I'll take a drink of. Yes, bear with. Bear with. I love using all of the holiday mugs. I have a lot of them. You'll be seeing some this week. This one's one of my favorites. Some of them I do have 2 of each so that Rod and I can be like twinsies. And this is one of them. I have 2 of these. I really like this mug. I like this mug too because it's got that snowflake on the inside. Yeah. And then the candy cane on the outside. Love, love, love. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish this fun decor. I have a big gingerbread house, but I don't think I have room for that. I do have this. This is like my village. And spoilers, gingerbread house is going to be one of my things I'm going to write here, but I don't know if I have room for this. But I do have room for this cute little shelf here that's all decorated. Look, I have a spot for that right here. Or I could put the gingerbread house there, actually. The big one. Could I put the big one? That might be too much. Yeah, that might be too much. I kind of like this shelf. I feel like this is my house, right? This shelf actually reminds me of a shelf my mom would have had. She was very into country living. There we go. Oh, so cute. So cute. I want to put a little decor in here, but I don't want to go too crazy. But let's face it, there are some ginger people here. And I think we need all of them. Because if we don't have all of them, they'll miss each other. Let's stick one kind of in the middle. And let's let them dance a little. Okay. And then this guy can dance a little like this. And then this guy can dance a little like this too. That's just fun. I have these 2 sprigs. Let's play with these. Let's put one up here by this traditions word. Oh yeah, that's cute. And this other one, let's kind of give this a little decoration. I think we can put it right inside here. Like it's coming out of in that area. That's kind of fun. What's nice is that, I mean, you can decorate these any way you want, and there's really no wrong way, right? I think it's looking cute. Although, look at this piece of holly right here. Look, this will dress the top of this up nicely. Okay, I think this is what did it. Yes, look at that. That looks really cute. We might need a little something down here. And I don't want to put 3 candy canes in a row because then it's too matchy with my ginger peeps. And I don't want it too crowded. We have these hearts. Let's pull this red one. That looks really cute. Let's put that one here. Do we dare use a 3rd one? I could go this way. Or I could go like that because it's kind of like steaming up. I know that might seem weird, but this space is kind of, you know, it needs something. Okay. I think we have, at least for right now, the decor in, although we could also use some of this holly on here. But what I want to do now is grab some pens and write some of these things in so you can see kind of how I'll be using this page. Okay, I'm pulling in 2 pens to write some titles in here of what these categories will be. I have just a Papermate Flare and then this Muji .38, a very fine tip. And I'm going to go ahead and write some of these in. And these are the traditions that I like to plan ahead for. So, well, let's just do it. Okay, so we have all these written down here, and I want to grab these right here because I want some of these dots. We're going to talk about these traditions and maybe fill a couple of other things out. So my first box here says Christmas crackers, and that's a tradition that I've done for years, and I just love those Christmas crackers. They're just little pull apart fun things, and we do them at our Christmas dinner, which we do on Christmas Day, kind of a mid-afternoon type of situation. And they have like a little toy, and they have a little joke, and they have a paper crown, a paper hat. This is rooted in the British side of me and my grandmother and that type of thing. But, we find Christmas crackers all over here now, so you probably know what I'm talking about. But that's one of my favorite things. So ahead of time, though, for that tradition to happen, I need to find the Christmas crackers that we'll be using this year. It's not just about the decor on the outside, but sometimes we want special things on the inside, too. But a lot of them tend to be basically the same. But this gives me room to write what type of Christmas cracker I want, or where I found it, or where I'm looking for it, or if I order it. And then this dot I can check off when I have this done. So that's my idea about this. The next one over here, it says holiday PJs, but then I wrote matching. I want matching PJs for myself and Rod. Who doesn't at the holidays, right? And I'm going to put this right here. I'm not sure what I want to get yet, or how I want to get them, or where I want to get them, but I have a little room to write some ideas down, or what I end up getting. So we can look all cute and all that fun kind of stuff for the holidays and cozy. Let's use a red dot for this next one. And we're going to say gingerbread houses. And I'm writing this down because I really want to do the gingerbread house decorating thing. But you need to have the stuff, or you need to make the gingerbread. I don't know if we're going to go that far, but we will at least get kits or have the things available to, even if it's just myself and Rod making the gingerbread houses. One year, though, we had enough where the kids came over and we all made gingerbread houses. That was really fun. So maybe I'll do that again this year. And then I would have to plan a time to make sure that can happen. But oftentimes it just kind of happens. And for it to just happen, you kind of have to have the stuff. I think we'll do it for everybody. I think that could be fun. So that's a great tradition. Okay, now we have two others here, which I want to do something a little different. We have holiday movie night. So obviously during the holidays, we're going to watch a lot of holiday movies. But what I mean by this is I want to make a very special holiday movie night, because I want to theme it and have some snacks or food. I have this book, the Christmas Movie Cookbook, and it is recipes from your favorite holiday films. And I thought, wow, this could be fun to go through. You can do a really rich hot chocolate, and it talks about Polar Express over here. So that might be fun. But they have a lot of things. Salted caramel fudge milkshake, Anna and the Apocalypse. I don't know what that movie is, but I'll get some definite ideas about other movies in here. This is a whiskey pomegranate sour from Bad Santa. Well, I get that, right? But this book is really fun. This is Breakfast and Breads. Oh, look at this. The Family Stone, the breakfast strata. I made a strata one year. I love that movie. Maybe we'll try this recipe this year. So this is another thing. I just want to make sure I look through this book and find some fun stuff and plan a holiday movie night, even if I don't use that recipe book for this particularly, or I want to, but definitely use it for something. But plan a movie night with a specific movie and some specific holiday snacks. So let's do this. Let's grab these banner flags for this. So I think this could be fun. Let's put this sideways. This is another way to use these banner flags. So that says holiday movie night, but what I want to do is put this right here, and I want to write movie. I made my M really weird in there, but I can see it. So then we could write the title of the movie, and let's pull this other green one. So I'll have room to write the title, and then this, I'm going to write snacks. Okay, so yes, we'll be watching a lot of holiday movies, but I want to make one real purposeful where we plan a movie and then I plan a bunch of really cool specific holiday snacks, maybe surrounding that movie or not, but just make it very themed movie night. I'm excited about this. Okay, last but certainly not least, planning ahead, are the Advent calendars. So I love doing Advent calendars. They're super fun. The kids like to do Advent calendars. They tend to have some in their house, and we tend to have some here too. And I'm going to put 3 dots down for Advent calendars. Can you believe it? So I'm going to put these 3 because when we get them, I can mark these off and I'll tell you all my ideas. Does that look straight? Looks like fun. Looks like candy. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and write these out. Okay, so I have the 3 written down basically already. And the first one is, it says Taskmaster, and then I wrote UK. So Rod and I watched this show called Taskmaster. We watch a lot of British shows. I don't know, our house, we feel like we're British. So we watched this show called Taskmaster. And it's just really funny. They get all of their comedians together, and then they do these little tasks and they compete and that type of thing. And it's just funny. So we've been watching it for years now, and I found out that they have an Advent calendar. I think they started last year, but I saw it earlier, like a month ago, that they're having one this year, and you could pre-order it. And I'm glad I did, because I pre-ordered it. It's coming from the UK, and I think it gets mailed out sometime in September, but I think it's already sold out. So I'm excited about this because the Advent calendar is similar to like little escape room puzzles every day. And I think that's something fun for Rod and I to do, especially since we love this show so much. And I hope we get to share a little bit of that with you this holiday season. But spoilers, don't tell Rod, because he doesn't know yet. He's going to be very excited. Cross our fingers that it actually comes. So there's that one. I also this year want to get an Advent calendar for our cats. So we have 2 cats, Josie and Molly, and they're just adorable and we love them. They're like our children in this house. And I want to get them an Advent calendar this year because we've never done that. And Molly is a cat that likes to play with all the cat toys, and none of our cats ever wanted to play with the cat toys. They always wanted to play with other weird things, but she legit plays with all the cat toys. So I want to find a little cat toy Advent calendar that they could play with. I'm very excited. And then the third one is I want to make a holiday music Advent calendar. Now, this is a very traditional thing that we do here on the channel. I make one of these every year, and I'm excited to make another one this year, which will probably happen maybe November. This is done. So I'm going to go get my planner right now, and we're going to set her in there so we can have it all ready for all of our planning. Okay, I have my planner here, and I'm going to my all the things section that has all my fun things, all my extra trackers. And I just realized we don't have a place. I don't have my Christmas one in here. So we're going to put this right in the front where it says all the things, and that's something we're probably going to have to put together. But for right now, we can put her right here, and she can look fabulous. Look at that. I feel like we're already getting set up for the holidays. So I use stickers again from my Etsy shop. This is the 12 Days of Planning Christmas script. We'll be using this throughout the week, as well as my December seasonal. When you're looking this up, make sure you look in the Christmas category, because this is listed in there and it will be on sale in the Christmas category. 20% off of everything through the end of July. Okay. Whew, that was a lot and that was fun. Let me know down below, do you like to plan ahead for Christmas? I would love to hear about that. But what I would really love to hear about is what's a tradition that you have for your holidays that you absolutely look forward to and love. That's what I would really like to hear about. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you again tomorrow with another holiday planning video. I think we're going to be doing some holiday events, which would be really fun. So I hope to see you there. Bye!